Hi guys, we're live on Facebook and hopefully we're live on Instagram at the same time. I'm just going to make sure that Hillary is invited to the live feed, fingers crossed. Technical errors do happen, so bear with me. Hillary, if you are there, fingers crossed, you can join in. So just send me an invite again. So Hillary, if you're there, hopefully you're going to join in. This is another Facebook Live. So if you're watching, can you do me a massive favour? Click lots of likes, lots of shares. Share this to your friends, because what we're going to do is give you some details of how to make sure you don't scrimp on flavour with your Christmas buffets, but more importantly, taste your food, enjoy your food and save calories. So there, I've got a notification Hillary wants to join. Fingers crossed this works. It's not working just yet. Bear with me, Hillary. Send me another wee notification if you're there. It says that I've sent you the notification. Okay. Just waiting on Hillary to send me a notification. Hopefully she can join in. Fingers crossed, because she's cooking something at home in her kitchen as well. So the plans, Hillary, if you're still there, send me that wee notification. Nothing's come through as yet. So I'm going to kick off with what I'm doing. Hopefully Hillary can join in any second, fingers crossed. So I'm going to make healthy goujons. We all love southern fried goujons, but the problem is they're millions of calories. And what I have done is actually made up a mix. I'm going to grab my chicken from the fridge, which I've just realised I haven't even prepped. But I have some in the oven, so it's one of those things, one that I've done earlier. So bear with me a wee second. Hopefully Hillary will jump in at the same time. So, I'm in my own kitchen, so hopefully everything will go to plan. Hillary, are you there yet? So, Hillary's still being invited, so unless Hillary's having technical problems, oh, bear with me, Hillary wants to join the video. Fingers crossed, invite. Oh, I think it's working now. Okay. Are you there, Hillary? Unless Hillary's... Oh, there she's now! Yay! What happened?
Haven't a clue.
Haven't a clue. Well, you're there now. So I let you go and introduce yourself. We're actually live on Instagram as well, Hillary. So the guys on Instagram won't see you, but the guys on Facebook will. So I'll let you continue talking to the guys on Facebook about what you're doing while I'm going to prep the chicken.
Okie dokie, folks, I am making wee bite-sized sausage rolls with a lot less calories than the ones that you would buy in the shop. Literally using, hope you can see, just roll, and it's a 30% less fat puff pastry. Comes in quite a wide roll, so I have been able to cut it free so that I can get loads and loads and loads of these wee sausage rolls. I don't know whether you can see or not. I have on my bench, I've just got a third strip of the puff pastry, and the easiest way to do this is actually use sausages. And I'm using which ones am I using at the minute? I'm using the wee Malins, the wee leek and pepper ones, and literally all I'm going to do, I've got a very sharp knife, so please be careful if you do it this way, and I'm just going to take the skin off the sausages and a wee row of the sausages down the centre of my puff pastry. Usually with the length, I think it takes about 4 sausages to get down the whole of the length. But these are nice wee bite-sized sausages. I had a wee look earlier on at the ones that you can buy raw. The wee sausage rolls you can buy raw. They're working out about 50 calories per sausage roll. These wee boys are working out at 22 calories.
And they're so tasty. They're really, really tasty. Can I just, Hillary, jump in 2 seconds and let the guys on Instagram know that Hillary's making guilt-free sausage meat with sausage rolls, using low-fat, half-fat pastry. And while she's been doing that, I've been chopping up my chicken, getting it prepped for showing you how to make the mix. So Hillary, go for it.
I am just literally giving the hands a wee wash. Now, there's a sticky side and there's quite a dry side to the pastry. You want to have it sticky side up, so that you're not going to use an awful lot of egg white. I've lined the sausage down, the puff pastry. I'm literally got my wee pastry brush out, giving it just a wee brush on one side, and I'm going to roll these because I want to try and hide the join. Okay, so I literally am just going to roll these like a wee sausage roll, and literally after that, take a sharp knife and cut them into the sizes that I want. So the thing I have to tell you though is, you want your sausages to be really cold when you go to skin them, because they're easier skinned when they're really cold, and you want your pastry as cold as possible when you're working with it, because it will get sticky, and you don't want sticky pastry. It'll just literally is really hard to work with. I am just going to, there's a full strip here, and I get 16 of these wee sausage rolls out of this strip. Sharp knife. Always cut your raw sausage roll with a really sharp knife. You want to almost saw it. You don't want to press down on it because you're going to lose the shape. So you always do it with a wee saw in action. And that is me. I'm going to make these ones just a wee bit bigger than I made the previous ones. And then before I pop them onto the tray, I give my tray a wee spray with fry light because I don't want them sticking. Because remember, the pastry started to warm up with the heat of the kitchen. So I don't want them sticking, so literally a wee spray of fry light onto my tray and pop these wee boys on. I'm going to show you them in 2 wee seconds once I get them all on and before they're going into the oven. And we're nearly there.
So while you're doing that, Hilary, can I jump straight in there and start with the coating for the chicken while you're prepping your sausages? For folks that's on Instagram, just in case you were wondering, I've just paused for a second because Hilary's actually been doing a live on Facebook along with me doing the sausages, so you can catch up with that on Facebook. Just check out my profile. But what I'm going to do with the chicken goujons, again, chicken is such a dangerous product if not handled correctly, if you're not washing your hands, so I'm using gloves. In the bowl, I've got 2 eggs whisked up, so you guys can see that. In another bowl, I have got smash. Now, I showed you the picture a wee second ago. This is Tesco Everyday Value. The reason why I use this is because it's 98% potato. So whenever you guys are ever using instant potato, check the ingredients. Yes, it is a processed item, but it's 98% dehydrated potato, so it's important. Some of these ingredients have milk or cheese or other dairy products and things in. So it's really important that you use the one that's at least 98% potato to be guilt-free. I'm using this rather than breadcrumbs because, as you know, guys, bread's overly processed and we want to try and avoid that as much as possible. So there's 120 grams of smash in the bowl. And then what we need is, or we measure, a tablespoon. I'm going to add, to make mine southern fried, to get that southern Kentucky kind of flavour, a tablespoonful of oregano, half a tablespoonful of cumin, a tablespoonful of thyme, and something that you might not just use a lot of, which is ground white pepper, a tablespoonful of ground white pepper. What I have done, I've measured them all out already, and I'm just going to put it in to my potato dried mix, give it a good stir up. The smells is amazing. I can smell the thyme. As I always say, I wish they'd smelly vision on Facebook, but we've got it all there. At this stage, this is where the kids love this. So get the chicken fillets. Again, a bit of a messy job. Get it into the egg. Once it's into the egg, getting a good deep bowl is key here as well. Give it a good shake. You know, it's important to get that shake, to get them well coated. Now, while that is there, I am going to spray my tray. I've got a foil tray, just a basic one that I can chuck away because I don't like doing too many dishes. You can use fry light, which I have done there, spray the tray. Get the goujons, give them a good coat, and again, place them into your tray. I've actually, in a packet, this is all about cost as well. I've bought southern fried goujons on a regular basis for my kids, and locally I bought a packet. There was 5 goujons in it for $3.99. Today I was in Asda. I bought 3 packets of chicken fillets for 10 quid. And I only used 1 packet and I made 14 goujons out of 1 packet. So you're talking £3.30 for 14 goujons. My Tesco everyday instant mash, you're talking 30 to 40 pence. And I've used a packet of that. And the herbs you would have in your cupboard. And there you go, 14 goujons for the same price really as what you're paying for 5. So who says healthy eating needs to cost money? So again, these are all ready to go in. What I do at this stage is actually give it a good spray. And the reason why I give it a good spray and let it sit for about 5 minutes is because when you want to use Fry Light or Tesco rapeseed oil, letting that react with actually the coating on it to create that nice breadcrumby texture, and that's where the key is there. So letting that sit for 5 minutes before you actually put that in the oven. So what I'm going to do is wash my hands. Hilary, go you for it, whatever you're doing next, and I'll come back and say.
I'm literally pastry brush out. I've just cut them all. They're all on the tray, but I want them to have a wee bit of colour and a wee bit of shininess almost when they're ready. So I've coated them. Hope you can see them. Everyone's got a wee bit of a wash over the top. Literally going into the oven, about 180. These only take about 15 minutes. That's all. So these wee boys are coming in.
What sausages did you use, Hilary?
I used 2 different ones. I've used the Malins, low-fat ones, the leek and pepper. And the wee bites that's coming out of the oven just now are just the plain Malins pork. Handy, dead handy for making sausage rolls because it is that shape. All you have to do is take the skin off, pop them on. You have no rolling out of sausage meat to do.
So your Malins you can get in Asda and Tesco's, dead handy. They're low fat, plus they're gluten free, and more importantly, they're guilt free in our plan too.
And literally, a wee packet of those was only £2. I priced these up. The amount of puff pastry that I have used, I've got about, probably made today in total about 50 of these wee sausage rolls. The total cost for me at the minute for those 50 is sitting around £5. So it's not masses. So these are going in, but there's a tray full coming out. So wee tray coming out, big tray going in, and I wonder, can you see them? These, I'm going to bring them up close. Already golden brown, smell absolutely gorgeous. We're not very prepared. We're going to put them into the bowl. Do the nibbles to bring out and show you with them. Roll one in there.
So while you're setting that up, I'm going to talk about, I have my goujons out of the oven. Bear with me a second. Ursula's in the background here taking pictures. So there we go. There's my southern fried goujons. For those on Instagram, if you see that, there's your southern fried goujons. And what I'm going to do here now is a dip. I love dips. And I'm sure you all do. And at Christmas parties, there's loads of ideas for dips. And I'm going to share, we have about 10 different guilt-free dips that I'm going to share with members on our members page over the next week or so. But one today that I quickly made up and I forgot to lift it out of the fridge is one with Greek 0% yogurt. This one here is Fage or Faye, total 0% Greek, and it's guilt-free on plan, but by itself I think it's a bit sharp. So what I did do was 2 tablespoonfuls of this, 2 tablespoonfuls of lighter than light mayonnaise. This is important that it's the lighter than light mayonnaise version. And 1 tablespoonful of this light sweet chilli. And the reason for the light sweet chilli is it's reduced sugar. And while we all know we should avoid sugar, sometimes we want to try sugar sometimes. So in my tub, and I've had it marinating for a couple of hours, is a total of 50 calories on our daily calorie allowance on our plan. Yes, there'll be some calories in our Greek fat-free yogurt, but us, our members, don't count that. We just count calories for foods that aren't guilt-free, which is your 2 tablespoonfuls of lighter than light mayo and your tablespoonful of sweet chili sauce, and it smells good. So I try not to make a mess. There we go. Could you eat that on a Christmas party night? I'll go down into the Instagram, guys. Southern fried goujons, guilt-free on plan, with your sweet chili dip. That's only 50 calories for the whole tub. For your serving, about 25 calories. My daughter's in the background. I'm going to see if she wants to come and taste one. Do you want to try one, Molly? Now, it might be a wee bit hot. So, dip it. Do you want to dip it? I'll turn you around to the camera. Tell everybody what you think. What are they like?
Really nice.
Really good. Are they as good as the ones that you buy in the shop whenever mummy's in a rush sometimes? They're as good. There you go. Healthy, fresh versions. And she's back in for another dip. Do you want to take that?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. She likes it. So why buy a jar that has millions of calories in it, overly processed, loads of artificial additives, and more importantly, sorry, Ursula's wanting me. She wants to taste these goujons too. She's stealing them from me. More importantly, fresher versions that you can make yourself at home and ask the kids to help. So Hilary, how are you getting on?
There's my wee bowl of nice wee fresh sausage rolls.
Wow, lovely.
We have got a lovely wee tray of a wee nibble on a stick. You can't beat a wee nibble on a stick. So we've got a wee tray of those. We've got pineapple. We have got Brady's ham on there and pickled onion, peppers, all of those. So they're perfect to have alongside your wee sausage rolls. We also have a wee dipping plate. I don't know, hopefully you can see it. That's our wee dipping plate. We have carrots, peppers, celery and hummus dip. All made fresh this evening. Literally chickpeas along with whatever spices you want. I put cumin in and chili flakes because I want a bit of fire in it. It's been sitting for about an hour. It probably will be quite hot. Loosened it off with a wee bit of lemon juice, literally, and it's ready for eating. And that is my wee Christmas party for me tonight.
Love it. I was going to say, Hilary, your ham. Is it my ham by any chance? The one that I've been eating tons of?
Yep. Yes.
Brady's ham. I met these guys at the Good Food Show and got the opportunity to look at their products. Again, whenever you buy something in a packet, it's known as processed. So I always like to read the ingredients. And by the looks of these ingredients, it's perfect on plan. It's at least 95% pork, and that's exactly what you should be looking for. And it looks like real ham. You know the way we always say that sliced ham needs to look like real ham? You can see the big £1.50 sticker. I picked this up in Kearney's in Randallstown, and a lot of local shops are stocking this now, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So look out for that, and it's really, 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 really tasty.
Very like carved ham, very, very like a carved ham you would cook at home. Very tasty. Good.
The other wee thing I was going to say, the mixture for the goujons, I would suggest make it whatever way you want. You can add whatever flavour you want to that smash. You can make it chili, cayenne pepper, paprika, garlic, whatever you want. But that specific mix is something that I came up with a few years ago, and it's a wee taste of cumin, it's a tablespoonful of ground white pepper, oregano and thyme, and it just gives you that wee extra hit. Oh my God. And Ursula, that doesn't need to worry about losing weight, is actually eating on our plan to gain a few pounds, is sitting in the background going, oh my, Ursula, pop your head in. No, she's going, I'm not popping my head in. She's going,
I stay behind the camera.
She's behind
These
the camera.
are absolutely amazing. There's so much flavour in this, it's unbelievable. Yeah. The flavour is just amazing. And there's a wee kick to it as well, yeah, with the dip, amazing.
I think that's important. Whenever you cook fresh, you hold the flavour. When something's been in a packet for a while, you lose the flavour. So guys, thanks for tuning in. It's lovely to see so many tuning in. I will share these recipes in below the links of these live videos as well. And if you want to tune in again, we've got plans on the 17th of December. If you want to have a Christmas dessert, save calories and actually enjoy it without scrimping on flavour again, make sure and tune in on the 17th of December, because me and Hilary will be doing that live again, and lots more of these ideas coming. So if you would like to see us cook something in our kitchen at home, give me a message and fingers crossed, comment below and tell us exactly what you want. Because you know what we're like, we'll cook whatever you guys want, because we want to bring the recipes to you at home to show you that healthy eating does not mean challenges, it doesn't mean it costs money, it doesn't mean that you're losing flavour. You're going to enjoy it and your family's going to enjoy it at the same time. But the looks of it, I have no goujons left. I'm not getting trending myself.
Hillary's Hilary, somebody has asked here, did you make the pastry yourself?
No, bought the 30% less fat pastry from Tesco's. It's actually in the chilled section. It's not the frozen one, it's the chilled section.
How many calories works out for your pastry that you use?
The whole packet of puff pastry has got 1,081 calories in it. Every single wee sausage roll that I made has 22 calories in it. If I was going for a bought one that I was going to cook off, it would be 50 calories. So there's literally half the calorie value in my sausage rolls than what would be in the other ones.
Sorry, I just took the goujons from my daughter and she's going to give me them back. So I'm always loving them. No hope in sharing with anybody else. Sorry, I should have said in the oven. Nurse has just reminded me. Cooking them in the oven about 190 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. If you want them a wee bit longer, just keep an eye on them and give them a wee spray. As I said, let them sit for 5 minutes before you put them into the oven to let the spray react with the smash. Put them in the oven and that's them done. And you can actually cook them and you can freeze them after you cook them again and fire them back in again whenever you ever decide you want to batch cook. You can save yourself time by doing that as well. Fantastic. So folks, we're going to sign off now. Hopefully you'll tune in again. Make sure and post below if you have any special requests or any items of food that you'd like us to cook with, because we look forward to sharing more of that soon. Hilary, well done. I'm jealous that I'm not getting a chance to taste your sausage rolls, but I am sure they taste amazing. What do you say?
Bring them in tomorrow.
Ursula says bring them in tomorrow. I think we're not members.
My sausage rolls are going somewhere tomorrow, but it's not Randall's time. That's all I'm
saying. You're going to Mackerfelt. Mackerfelt members, make sure and go to class because you're going to taste these sausage rolls. Randallstown folk, next time I see you, it'll be Tuesday. There's no goujons left. Sorry. Signing off. See you later. Bye.
Bye.